Hi, my name is Robert. I'm a natural practitioner and I'm also a coach. So today basically I want to talk about coaching as a life skill that will come handy to assist and to actually build the potential of people in our day-to-day life. Coaching basically is how you get somebody's to get out their potential to come out and sort out their issues. And I think it's a basic skill that should be in each and every person, and it should actually be assisting in each and every situations that we have in life. There are various aspects that we can use coaching. One is maybe just talking about the work environment, that is career coaching. It helps a lot to bring out the potential in terms of performance. And I think it's a tool that, if employed in all the work setup, will really help to harness, as opposed to the traditional way of coercing people into working and maybe just punishment and all that. Because one thing we believe as coaches is everybody has a potential, and the potential lies inside the person to actually be able to harness and to achieve their maximum potential. So as I define it, coaching is actually working with a client or working with a partner, partnering with somebody to help them find inside of them the potential that they need to actually achieve or to get the solution that they're looking for. So when it comes to what I've started with is in career coaching, when you get an employee in an organization, by virtue of actually bringing the person on board, makes you first know that he's qualified or is capable of doing the work. But he might not really do it to the maximum, because maybe you need now to push him and to get out his potential, to get to solve his own problems that are work related, to be able to achieve what you actually expect of the person. The other bit is in life coaching. And these in various aspects like wellness. I know we concentrate a lot when it comes to somebody dealing with emotional issues, and as human beings, you are highly emotive. I find coaching to be the best of the solutions when it comes to dealing with life issues like marriages, teenage peer pressure and the likes. Because you see, the good thing with coaching is, like I've said initially, that the potential is in everyone to come out and get their solution. It actually helps the person to own it once he comes up with his own solution to solve anything. Like, for instance, just a very simple example in marriage. You find yourself most of the time in conflict with your spouse, but you want really to solve it. So you end up going to look for a counselor, you end up going to look for maybe a pastor or someone. And yet, whatever things they tell you, you are the one who actually supposed to implement it. So if you don't have that potential, if you don't have that courage, in the first place, it's just an exercise in futility. But when you use coaching, you make the person realize that actually the solution is inside of him. And you see, the good thing with that is he actually ends up bringing it out and owning it and having it lasting, as opposed to a tablet you give in counseling and you tell the person that this is what you need to do. When it comes to coaching, it's a lifelong thing. The other bit is leadership coaching. And this is basically employed mostly in organizations, and also it's also employed in our day-to-day life, even in parenting and the rest, because we believe everybody is born a leader. It's only that the degree varies as somebody develops in their life. So you might see these the great leaders in corporates, and you admire and you wonder what is happening. It's only that actually they've gotten inside of them and gotten the potential out, and they can actually manage to come out and lead people well. So leadership coaching is also a very vital part of coaching that is used most in organization to develop leaders and to make people get to exercise their potentials in leadership and to actually benefit the organization. The other bit is on business coaching. I know most of the time as youths and as generally people, we wonder what is it that we want to do as a business, or what, if you're an entrepreneur, what is it that you will want to invest in. You might have the resources, but you don't have an idea. And you also might have on the opposite of it, you might have an idea, but you don't know how best to execute it. So you tend to doubt yourself and you waste time and not even ending up doing the business itself. But when you actually get into a coaching position and you guided through coaching, you'll come to realize that you can actually make an informed decision, and that decision actually comes inside from you. And then there's another bit higher level of coaching, which is called the executive coaching. And this is basically where we coach the already leaders to even be more to even to go to the next level in their leadership. I know this is a bit of a complex one, but it's also one of the coaching areas that we have that actually one can benefit from. So in general, I think what I can say about coaching is each and every person, each and every aspect of our life should actually be guided by coaching. I believe coaching should be a basic skill that each and every person should be having an opportunity to get exposed to. Just to point a bit about what we believe about coaching and the principles that are underlying coaching. As one of the things is we believe when you have a client in coaching, we believe that the client has the potential to get their solution. Another thing also, we believe that people are always positive, and people will want to change, and change is inevitable. We also believe that people actually have that potential in them to come up with their own solution. So when you have that kind of a mindset, and it is proven scientific that each and every person that you meet actually has a potential to come up with their own solution, then you'll get to understand where coaching is coming from. Because I think even in the animal world, there is something we call adaptation. So in whichever situation you find yourself in, you will just have to get a way out of it. And you normally realize that the solution comes from within the person or whichever thing that we speak about. So basically that's how coaching works. And I think it's something that should be in each and every person. It's a skill that should be impacted to everyone. And it's a solution that each and every person and most of our youth should actually be able to get exposed to. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.